Hi everyone, welcome to Life with Pal, and I'm Vanessa. Today we're talking about Neutrogena's Stubborn Acne AM treatment, and this is a 2.5 micronized benzoyl peroxide acne spot treatment. This was a complimentary product on behalf of Home Tester Club. So stay tuned for more. So as I mentioned, this Neutrogena Stubborn Acne AM treatment is a 2.5% micronized benzoyl peroxide. So for those of you that don't know what benzoyl peroxide does, is basically you apply it to an acne prone area or an acne outbreak and it'll dry out the pimple. I will say that this did have a sunburn alert on the box. I didn't see anywhere on the packaging itself that mentioned that it had any type of retinoid in it, but since benzoyl peroxide is very drying to the skin, it does make your skin extremely sensitive. What I did was I actually used it as a night treatment. I don't have any acne currently, and when I did treat the one pimple that I had, I forgot to take pictures, so I apologize for that. But basically what you do is you take a small amount of the product. It's kind of like a paste-like consistency. I'll show you right now. And just a very small amount goes a very long way. So this is what it looks like. Let me put a little bit on my hand so you can see it better. But it blends out clear. And I'll put a little more on the back of my hand so you can see what it looks like when it comes out of the tube. But that's what it looks like when it comes out of the tube. It's very much of a cream, kind of like a cream paste like consistency. So you just add just a very small amount. I would say that this would have been a little too much depending on the area, because you just apply a thin layer to either your completely acne prone area or to where you have the breakout. So if you're just going to spot treat, you would just need just a small amount and then to blend it out. I didn't have any excessive drying. It does dry out your face. So if you're somebody that has dry skin already like I do, you may want to spot test and just try small amounts at a time before you do, say, like the whole side of a cheek, or if you have a breakout on the forehead, something like that. You will want to apply some sort of moisturizer as well after this once it settles in a little bit, because again, it is drying. I didn't experience any excessive flaking or like excessive dryness where my skin was very irritated, but it did dry out the pimple quickly. Again, I don't really have a lot of breakouts. I have more hormonal acne once in a while, but this did come in handy. If you are somebody that's very sensitive to a benzoyl peroxide product, you will want to spot test prior to. This is the AM treatment, but I use it at night. For me, I tend to like to treat my acne more at night than during the day, but if you are going to be using this during the day, it does highly suggest on the packaging that you do wear sunscreen, because it does cause sun sensitivity to the skin. So overall, the product worked. I can't say it didn't. It didn't have any real type of fragrance. It just kind of smelled, for me, it smelled medical. If you've ever smelled anything that has like a benzoyl peroxide smell, you kind of know what it smells like. It kind of smells a little bit like paste, for a lack of a better word. But it did work. I like that it didn't give me like excessive dryness where my face was like really flaky or anything like that, but it did treat acne very quickly. So I would say that it says, according to the packaging, that you can apply it up to 3 times a day depending on your acne needs, but I would say just try it once and then go from there. So this ranges between 10 and, let me check the price point here. It was between $10 and $13 US, depending on the retailer, and also depending on if it was sold online or not. I listed the information to Neutrogena, and I also found it sold on Amazon and at Target. You can probably also find it at a number of drugstores as well. So for me, it worked pretty well. I can't complain. Again, it's just kind of like a trial and error process. Overall, I was happy with it. I was happy that it didn't have any real adverse reactions. I didn't have excessive redness. I didn't have excessive drying. So if this is something for you, I'll leave all of the information in the description below. Have a good day, everybody.